last time we drove it. Now, if you remember last time, way back when, we didn't have a lot of things. We still don't have them. But today, we're going to try to maybe deal with some of those. Now we got to do this without hitting my wife's car. Oh yeah. There we go. We made it. Okay, so we finally got it running long enough to drive it over to the front of the garage. Ricky's here today to help put a windshield in. That's what we've decided we're going to do first. I think what we'll do is we're going to take all the trim pieces off, and then I believe you have to cut it out with like a razor knife. And then I don't know what we're going to find. The pinch weld's under there. That's what I'm a little bit nervous about. If we get it out and it's like rusted beyond repair, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, because the new weather strip has a slit in it that fits over what they call a pinch weld. And that's what holds it in. There's no like real bolts or anything.
That's what holds the windshield in?
Yeah, like pressure and a little bit. I got some windshield sealant, some like glue type stuff.
So if we hit a bump, is the windshield just going to come out?
No, it's a tight fit. It's not.
Okay.
It's a tight fit.
Whatever.
You can obviously throw a baseball through it and have it not come out. So we're starting by just kind of making space here, all right? And then, oh my God.
What he's really saying is he has no idea what the hell he's doing, so he's just going to...
All these little trim screws got to come out, though. I know that.
I'm surprised they can come out.
Well, we don't know that.
Oh.
They might not. They might not come out good.
Look at the little review mirror.
You can see behind you. So these screws go all the way through, because the glass is two pieces, right?
Right.
The weather strip has like a rubber piece in the middle that kind of seals between them, and then that chrome piece on the outside. It's like a sandwich.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Absolutely.
Does it make sense to do this right now when you're probably going to have to do the same thing when you redo the dash?
Why am I going to redo the dash?
Look at it.
It's patina, Reg. People pay for that. They pay extra.
Even for the paint fleck?
Well, this is coming out. See,
that's so part of it. Okay, I see.
We can, I don't know, wire brush or something. Those.
Okay.
All right. And then we just... I'm a little bit nervous about what the pinch weld's going to look like. I'll show you what that is when we get it out.
I'm a little scared that, like, bugs are going to come out of there.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I should get gloves.
Yeah, you should. When in doubt, use brute force.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, what is that?
That's a bug. Here.
Ugh.
Put it in the glove box. Okay. What in the world? I really don't want to break this trim piece because we need it.
I really don't want to get whatever the hell is coming out of it. Ew. Don't worry, I'll hose you down in the driveway before you try to come inside.
Thank you. All right. I know it doesn't look like it, but we got to save this. Oh, I missed one. That was the whole problem there.
Sure, that was the problem.
They sell trim too.
Oh, good. I think you should buy some.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you see in there?
Well, lucky you. It looks like only wasps, no spiders.
Okay, good. Let me go. I'm gonna go around the front and see if I can't peel that chrome piece off. Why do I always do it? Oh.
Oh.
I didn't need a screwdriver.
No.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh my God, don't do that. You don't even have sleeves. So now the only thing that's holding it in there.
Shear will, and rust.
No, this rubber gasket, which I have one. And to get it out, you gotta cut it. We're committing.
I think we were committed a while back when, you know, we brought
We
this thing
should go
home.
back now, but not after I get the razor knife out and slice and dice.
More?
Okay, so there's the edge of the glass. This is how accidents happen.
Yep.
Don't worry. Now there's just a busted off razor blade in there too.
Oh, good. Don't forget that you have a hidden...
Razor blade?
Yeah.
It's in here somewhere.
I'm so glad you still have all your fingers.
We're not even halfway done, honey.
So it's 2 pieces of glass, yes? Not
Yeah.
1? All right.
You want to know my worst fear?
Sure. That's going to fall out and go on the driveway?
No.
And have glass everywhere?
Don't
Okay.
care about that. My worst fear is we'll cut this out, we'll get the other one out and it's wrong. It's for like a single window or something, and then we'll have a giant hole, gotta order again.
I feel like that's a pretty lame fear. So what?
Reg, it'll rust. This one's gonna be tough because it's already broken.
Just try not to get a glass sliver. So is there like some sort of adhesive for the weather strip?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a sealant that we'll put in it carefully.
Oh,
All right.
all right. Well, the hard part's done.
I don't know if it is.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Old glass is out. Pinch welds don't look terrible, but they're kind of rusty and cruddy. So I'm gonna hit them with the wire brush gently-ish, so I don't want to like make them go away or nothing, but get them kind of cleaned up, shop vac all the dust out, and then we have to get our new glass and put the pieces in the weather strip. And that actually reminds me, follow me, while we're doing this, it probably would be a good idea to find what I'm looking for right here and lay it out in the sun so it gets a little more pliable. I have it over here in the oven getting soft because we're gonna have to wrestle the glass into that. While that's baking, I'm gonna take a wire wheel just around the pinch weld, and then I'll either vacuum it or just blow it off with air and let it become one with the earth. They probably know, but see where these 2 pieces of metal are pinched together? That little lip, that's a pinch weld. And there's one all the way around. So there's a slit in the gasket that sits over that, like a lip, and another slit where the glass sits. So how you put one of these windshields in, it's called roping it in. Put the glass in the gasket. Then in the slot where the pinch weld sits, you put a little piece of actual rope. And then this is where you come in. I'm inside, right? You're out here. We push it up against there. Then as you pull that rope out, it flips the lip of the gasket over this pinch weld. You pull really
That
slow.
seems very complicated.
No, you push and I pull.
Okay.
And as you pull the rope, it bends it over the lip, and then it's in there. But for now, that's only gonna work if this is somewhat clean and free of debris. So we're gonna
Gotta get rid of the debris.
we gotta get rid of the debris. Oh, I should be upwind.
Maybe a map.
What? Riddle me this, Reg. How was I downwind on that side and I'm also downwind on this side? Did the wind change in the last
Potentially.
10 seconds? Oh, oh it's in my mouth. Has talent. So putting glass and weather strips. We got one side done. We're gonna do the other side now, which it might be harder. If you guys at home, basket case, 50 Chevy.
You're gonna say why?
If you have a basket case, why? Bring it out to the shop every once in a while. It keeps them calm. What I was gonna say, the instructions on LMC's website say, put your weather stripping in the hole and then fit your glass to it. I think that's just a generic thing. That's wrong. Don't do that. There is no way you would get the glass in this if we put the rubber in first. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I don't think you could. It was really
This windshields were roping at the factory. They're roping now. Do you want to test fit your gasket? Sure, whatever. But it's not going to go in. I bought this special tool, which is a screwdriver handle with rope attached to it. Made specifically for opening windshield. I mean, you don't have to have this. I didn't have any suitable rope. This was $9. So yeah. So how this works. Let me try to show you. There's two grooves here. This one, which is the inside cab side of the truck. That's what goes over the pinch weld. That's where the rope goes. This groove is only on the outside. It sits against the bodywork. That's where we put our sealant. So what we're gonna do now is shove that rope all along this groove. So when we go to set it up there, I'll have Ricky press on the outside. I'll be on the inside, and as I pull the rope, it's gonna fold this over the pinch weld. We'll leave a little hanging out and we'll just kind of trace it around. So what we're going to do now is every, like 2 on top, 2 on bottom, 1 on the side, we're going to put a loop of tape. Okay?
Okay. Why?
That's going to hold the glass in the gasket and the rope in the gasket. And then as you pull the rope, it tears the tape and take it off. If we were real professional, we'd have the suction cups.
I'm sorry, say it again.
To pick it up, we don't have that. So. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, the pretty center. So we're gonna start in the middle. I'll climb in. We'll actually start at the top, right here.
Right here?
This way. Now, as I pull, push
Is it? Am I going this way? Yep.
And it's just coming down. It's not. See how we have room right here? We kind of need to push up into that. Yeah, pull it kind of that way, but let me try to lift up on it first. Pull. Pull. There you go. Is it coming over the edge? How's she looking in there? Hold on a sec. Go ahead. If it starts to not come over, let me know. We can stop and adjust. Which way do you need me to push? direction, huh?
It's just like here. It's like all the way down.
What's the wind?
Yes, I do. Because now I gotta put it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel it going.
It's going. Wait.
You're up here now, right? Yep. Good job.
Really good at actually. Yep.
You want to trade? It's falling into place. You're doing a great job. Where are you at now? All done? Gloves are just full of sweat. Yours will be too.
Good on, lady.
Yeah. All right, here's the plan, which is not necessarily in the operating manual. But we are going to peel all our tape off, and then because it's our first time, I'm going to take more of that window weld, and I'm going to come in this gap and just fill it in. Smooth it. I don't know why I say
I don't
smooth
think
it.
that gap is our fault though.
It's not, but it is a place for water to get in, so I think I'm just going to do that. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Tiger's Garage. Windows in. It's actually been a week or so since we put it in. We've had a rainstorm since then. I'm happy to report no leaks, no nothing. I got to get some new fasteners for that trim piece, but otherwise everything's in and you can see way better out of this thing now. Please subscribe, like, comment. Next week we're going to be back with more Stinkbug building an exhaust.